Hi everyone, I'm Bruce Swartz. I'm going to show some sky objects. Not usually what I like showing because, there's a lot of skepticism, like my, excuse the expression, hand of God video that I was comparing to Leonardo da Vinci's photo. People don't really always appreciate seeing things in the sky. So this is all it simply is. But let me tell you something. This massive storm cloud that was over top of my house, directly over top of my house, many different layers. With the naked eye, I could see this UFO moving around. A UFO is simply an unidentified flying object. Now, to prove to you that it's not the lens from my camera is on the tripod. I'm in the house. I'm not anywhere near the camera. Here it went through the end of the cloud. You can rewind it yourself, and it reappeared now on the bright side. It was disappearing the time it went through the edge of that cloud there because there was more cloud cover, I suppose, in front of it. So it went through it and disappeared, and now coming back out. Once in 2 years, this is my second time that I was able to get what I call daytime UFOs. And that's exactly the best term I could think of giving it. Why? Because we're during the day, we're exactly at 12 o'clock, maybe 12:10 lunchtime, and we're looking up at the sky. This was about a week ago, maybe less than a week ago. Looking up at the sky, we could see this light moving, and that it doesn't exist. We don't see those things. And I always look at the clouds, and no, I don't notice these all the time. Very rarely, only once in my life, there was a group of them. But now look here, how, now bear with me. It seems not to be alone, or it seems to be in an area where something's happening, and you'll see the cloud cover. I always like showing the cloud cover go across it to show that it's not lens flare and that the object stays fixed right there as this cloud goes over. No change, no lens flare. The UFO, it is during the day. This is a massive storm that was declared in the States about a week ago. It's all starting. The Hurricane Florence was on its way. And we could see here this object over top of the house. As we were getting a lot of clouds, we could see this beautiful UFO. Let's get in really close now. It might even be some pixelation. I just want to see this object up close. Could it be an asteroid too? Now, I'm really happy to say, as crazy as I am, I've located another UFO. Just beside it to the left, watch its response. There it is. This is going on right in front of our eyes. And again, the same reflectivity as the surface. Have you heard that before? Well, these UFOs have the same reflectivity as the atmosphere and sky around it. So this is my Nikon P900 on a tripod. I'm not moving. And the camera's not going upwards. It's the clouds that are moving by. So the clouds are going downwards and the UFO is going upwards. Wow, 2 UFOs. One responded, a flash of light, whatever it may be. And this object is pretty big, isn't it? So yeah, asteroid. It's not a satellite, that's for sure, because satellites don't play in the clouds. And this is real time. So you could actually see, oh, there's another light down there that we just saw. So we're seeing a lot of lights inside of this cloud, but this one is not a flash. This object is in motion. It's moving, going through the clouds and everything. So it's pretty cool to see. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. September 17th, 2018. This was the moon, and unfortunately, but it is beautiful. There were clouds and a very red sky. It was hot today. This was yesterday's sun going down. At the same time, the moon was out and, of course, very close to the horizon, almost already setting. I think it was out for a couple of hours here. As it progresses, the moon phase, we will see the moon, and I am going to get it this weekend, announcing an amazing, cooler weekend, which is always a good sign. Look at it here, turned around. Isn't it cool? And you see how you notice it, optical illusion, right? We see the moon is moving upwards, but in reality, the clouds going by. I don't know if you've ever seen a star at night. It looks like all the stars are UFOs and that they're moving, because the optical illusion is that when the cloud goes by, it's very hard to tell if there's a moving object or not. There are ways, of course, to tell, but so yeah, I wanted to get you just a view, a glimpse of the moon. Of course, I didn't take the telescope out, of course not, because the clouds were just barreling in and were thick. But don't worry, this weekend we are going to go back up and get more footage. I also have 5 hours, maybe even 6 hours of footage that we have not seen. I'm going to show you some footage right now of July 11th. All the footage you're going to see are close ups of July 11th, the outer limits of the moon. My CGXL 1400 HD Celestron Telescope HD. I paid $1,500. The community paid $1,500 more so that we could get high definition for the telescope, and I'm very happy we did. This telescope, guys, and those who have telescopes know what I mean. The edge of the moon, the outer limits, is hard to capture because this is when the telescope starts showing us a white reflective surface. But this telescope can go off the outer edge, and I can actually film on the edge this way to be able to see between the line of light and darkness, of course. Thanks to everyone who has taken the time to check out my research and stop by. Those just arriving, this channel shows UFOs, aliens, and loud neighbors. Sorry about that, everyone. It's still beautiful and people are outside. They're using skill saws. They're screaming. Kids are in the pool. You hear the birds. Crickets haven't stopped all year long, but apparently, like my community has told me, it's good luck. And I know, and I believe in Asian culture, if I'm not mistaken, it really is good luck. And I believe it because I am getting good luck. All these you amazing people have stopped by here to take the time to view my research. So without any further ado, I will put up some music for you guys. Thanks for stopping by. A lot more to come in the weekend coming up, and there's a lot coming to the channel. I found so much and I'm trying to get it all out. I'm all alone to do it, and I will. And thanks for your patience. There's an amazing energy in the community here. I love you all. Thanks so much for believing in me, the ones that do. And listen, it's not easy. It's, many are skeptical and with good reason because they use good common sense. I understand that. But now it's time to use our eyes along with common sense and our own good judgment to see, what is up there. And guys, we can do this ourselves. No, it's not NASA satellite images with high resolution, but they are high resolution photographs with a very good DSLR, a regular DSLR actually, but 24 megapixels. It's all about the definition, all about the edges and getting little things, because the little structures, and as you see here, as we zoom up, you will see the structures, the color emanating the closer we get. It always does this in every area. The moon is very colorful. Just a theory. That oscillation we're seeing over the surface of the moon is the actual atmosphere and or cloud cover over the moon, not Earth's atmosphere, nor is it the disturbance from Earth. I believe it's an accumulation of both disturbances. I see that the same thing occurs over the moon when the cloud cover on Earth, the clouds from Earth are going over the moon. The light ones create an oscillation over the moon this exact same way. I've done the experiment, I've done the test. It's really true.